Hey y'all, February the 27th, 2016. Now I saw this one story of the Drudge Report, right? And it had like a salacious headline, made me want to read it. All right, so I did read it. The headline goes like this: Bill Clinton snaps at a veteran, all right, and he tells him shut up and listen. Now that's the headline, salacious, all right. It's very provocative, makes you want to read it. And I did read it. Well, actually, I saw the video of it. You can see the video. I'll have the link if you want to. But the thing is, the headline is kind of misleading because it would have you believe that Bill Clinton's yelling at a veteran, telling him to shut up and listen. And really, that's not exactly what happened. What did happen was this: Bill Clinton was in some sort of gymnasium or something. Uh, this man stands up. He's a Marine veteran or something like that. He stands up and he basically calls out Bill Clinton, or he calls out his wife and says, your wife, she was lying about that whole Benghazi thing. Now, we already know she's straight lying. She's a straight liar, all right? And so you calling him out, I think that's a good idea. In fact, you're probably going to see that more and more and more and more until these people stop speaking in public. And for the most part, they do stop. They haven't been speaking in public, except in controlled environments, right? All right. So the Marine, he's calling out Bill Clinton, and he's like, man, your wife, she's a dang liar, right? She lied all about that Benghazi. And like I said, I give props to that, right? Because he called him out. But see, I also wanted, first of all, let me mention, I just did a few rants on my channel. You probably might have seen them, or at least you can see them if you want to. And it's me, I was getting a little bit heated. Sometimes you gotta get heated, all right? Sometimes there's a time for yelling, all right? Truthfully. And there's other people who I like to see voice their opinions, and sometimes they yell, and I like it, all right? Because sometimes it's appropriate. But with this video, what I want to express right now is that if you're in a situation, from here on out, if you see this video, please take this advice, or at least consider it. If you're in a situation where, say, you have a chance to publicly speak to Hillary Clinton or a Bill Clinton, know that they're goddamn liars. We all know this. But you're at a rally or like a gymnasium where people came to hear Bill Clinton. They came to listen to Bill Clinton. So chances are they're in love with him. They're in love with lies. All right? They live their life around lies. All right? So that's what you're going to deal with. That's the environment. So, okay, you're talking to Bill Clinton, you're calling out his life, calling liars. That's good. But, I mean, you check out the video and you're going to see that what he's trying to do didn't come off very well. Didn't come off very well. And the reason is because he started to raise his voice. And like I said, sometimes you want to raise your voice. When you're talking to straight up liars, you're going to want to raise your voice. But that's not what you should be doing. Right? And let me give you an example. If you read the Bible and stuff, and I'm sure you have, you look at Jesus and what he's doing and stuff most of the time. Yeah, he kicked over some tables and stuff in the synagogues. Yeah, he whipped some people with bullets and stuff. Sometimes he kicked up some dust, but that was very rarely. And usually he usually never raised his voice. He didn't have to, right? Because the truth was so powerful that it rang in the ears of the people he's talking to. Right. So with that being said, that's probably your best bet. Your best bet is to call him a liar, and then when he explains to you all his lies, when he's done with that, you say no, you're a liar. Right. But don't raise your voice because, as you'll see in the video, as soon as I started raising his voice, guess what? He gets escorted out of the gymnasium. All right. So he did pretty well. I mean, I give him props. He had courage for doing what he did, but he should have never raised his voice because that's exactly when he got kicked out of the gymnasium. And that's exactly when people turned out their ears to them, started telling him to shut up and sit down. People around him were telling him to shut up and sit down. And that was unfortunate. The thing is because he's raised his voice, right? It's just not a good strategy. And then when you see the rest of the video, there's a lady, and she's probably with him, and then she started calling him a liar and stuff. And she should have not raised her voice either, but she did. And she was immediately removed from the gymnasium. All right. Like I said, I don't have none problems with him. They were right. Bill Clinton is a damn liar and a sleazeball. However, raising their voice is what got them kicked out of the gymnasium, and will probably get them tased, bro. Like sometimes that'll get you tased, bro. And you just need a better strategy. All right. It's February the 28th, 2016.